Hello everyone, welcome to a... Whoa! Ah! We're not even like... We can't even introduce ourselves in this game. He's got Danger Shield. Right, so... Welcome back to TF2 commentary, I guess. We're still on first point. And I've just joined here in the middle of this game. Figured we'd play more TF2 given yesterday's kind of events of Save TF2, the hashtag. It did actually get a response from Valve on Twitter. Or from Team Fortress 2, official on Twitter anyway. So that went okay. Apparently Red Team has a bot right now, speaking of. Try and get some control of this roof. Oh god, that's a bot. There's no chat command for bot on the other side of the wall. Alright, server's really filling up now, so that's nice. I'm scared of the bots. Oh, he blew up, nice. That wasn't a bot, that was just a good sniper. Oh god, this is where the team is. Right, yeah. So that went really well. Well, better than expected. It's... The important thing now is just to see if, you know, they can follow up with it and actually do something. You might have gathered, given that at least 3 of these commentaries so far have been TF2. I might like this game. Oh! Another sticky trap I didn't see. But as we did say, we would start looking at Q&As or some kind of comment interactions. Hint for the future, you've probably seen the title. First question comes from Sylveon. Then I got a Q&A. How was your day? Smiley face. My day's been great. It's just started. However, on the day that would have been posted about 2 days ago. Yeah, they were still good. No matter how League makes it feel or seem, which we'll get to. Another bot. Yeah, days have been good. Just a little exhausting at times. Streaming every day as well, and doing these every day. These are quite fine. This is like recreation. It's very free-spirited. I can't really do much wrong with this kind of content. Yeah, good days, and they all continue to be good. Every day has ups and downs anyway. Just scrolling through on the other screen. And our second question comes from Lennon Jahivek Schneider. You're welcome on the pronunciation front. Question. You mentioned in your previous TF2 vid, and you're asking, what inspired you to get the creative writing degree? Nice little kill there. Horse reading on another screen. Also Baba Booey. Well, creative writing essentially just means you like storytelling in some way, shape or form. And it just so happens, I believe this is a thing that someone like George R.R. Martin said at some point, was that he used to be like a screenwriter, but it's much harder to kind of... Oh, there's another bot. Maybe the same one. They're actually healing it. Missed. Oh well. But yeah, he used to be a screenwriter, and it's really hard to make like a large, or get anyone to accept or, you know, fund or work with making kind of a large oh, we're having a friendly intermission. Bot's gone, not bot's gone. Okay. Anyway, back to the question. Yeah, so it's hard to kind of make a large fantasy world. Obviously, we know George R.R. now for Game of Thrones, which is humongous. So if you write a novel, you know, there's no balance. You don't need production costs to, you know, make your... Oh, you're not ours. You don't need production costs to write a larger novel world. So that's easy. You're very free to do whatever you want as long as you know how to do it. And I liked it quite a lot already. So I was happy to kind of continue with writing. There was plenty of other avenues I could have gone down as well. But writing just felt right, and it felt like what I enjoyed the most. I still do, but whenever I make anything my main thing, it tends to become a little harder to kind of get into and stay into. That's a friendly Hoovy, do not shoot, please. Ah, everyone's shooting him. Poor guy. Yeah. However, I always found that I did not have the same inspiration or just reading repertoire as all of my peers in my course. Obviously that course is, you know, been done. Oh, so close to death. Already done it, you know. And it's just so many of my peers were so well read. They had read so many things that I had never looked into. And in fact, I really have not read much. When you think of, oh, this guy's into writing and fiction and fantasy, well, they must have read, like, Brandon Sanderson. They must have read, like, every Game of Thrones book. Or whatever, or... yeah, whatever you can think of here. Didn't get the air blast there, Sag. Oh, he reloaded. Of course he did. Yeah, I hadn't. And yet I still had a very good performance, very good grade, let's say. That was fun. I think where I was going with inspiration there was, even though I wasn't read, let's say, everything I made in uni wasn't exactly god tier, okay? But my inspiration, surprise, surprise, even on my, like, you know, application to uni, my personal statement would mention, you know, the media that, wow, that was a nice air shot. Media that actually did inspire me, such as anime or visual novels, namely Clanad. Got him. Ah, why weren't you shooting? Oh, because he died. Yeah, in a way, you could say that my inspiration to pursue creative writing actually came down to being a weeb. And by that I mean visual novel. In fact, creating visual novels was one of the goals I had. I'd been like thinking of them and I guess planning them before uni, and some of my uni projects were involved with visual novels. I did not do an actual visual novel for a for anything. That's a sentry. Oh, we got the point. There we go. Got that. Our spawn's moved up now. Yeah. And I always thought, and because I've been doing YouTube since before I did uni, both on this account and the previous account that shall not be named, or maybe one day, that, hey, I could use... that sounds so, so menacing. So malicious. Oh, I didn't get it, but the flames got him. Oh! The laugh, really. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I thought that I could go self... well, technically, yes, I am self-employed, but... Also, self-published, that's the word. Which, you know, we were acutely made aware... Got me again. Self-publishing is a very, very, very rocky road in terms of traditional publishing. But with visual novels, it's pretty much the way to go. We all know how, like... Actually, I'm not going to go too far into it, but yeah. I could try to have an audience and be like, hey guys, I just released my visual novel on Steam, go check it out. And then that would work out amazingly, right? Hey, maybe one day, maybe I'll do that. But I think I'm more interested in making an actual novel at the minute. Which would indeed be fantasy. Nice. Oh, please burn. Nah, he pissed on himself. Let's switch off Pyro for a bit. This isn't a dedicated commentary to any particular style anyway. We do need a Hoovy. Alright, I hope that answered your question in any case. We spent a long time on that one. And we only actually have 2 questions this time, so as I take a bite of this chocolate bar, I'm going to load up the other comments we're featuring, which are actually from a long time ago. I have a bunch of saved up comments of a certain nature, and I'm deciding to look at a few of them now, since I don't really have any further need for them, I guess. Oh no! And this comes from... Actually, I don't know if I'll show the names, but why show a clip of you beating a silver Fiora? So this is from the now viral, I guess, short we made called Level Up. Where I like killed the Fiora and then, well, I tried to kill the Fiora and then she levels up and then we kill her anyway. I just thought, hey, that's funny. It's got the thumbnail of the Cars Ascension with Fiora on it. Yeah, this is very low effort content, but it got 1 million views. It was my first video on this channel actually to 1 million views. Let's not go that way, let's go left. So many scouts on our team. So, as anything with 1 million views, and we'll get to a couple more comments. Oh, he doesn't have Uber. Oh no, he blew up. Yeah. Since that video somehow got 1 million views, it's seemingly low effort, and the gameplay isn't exactly good. It's just some fresh top, which of course is already triggering people. Of 1 million viewers, there's going to be people that feel the need to speak up, feel the need to, nice, you got the sentry pig. Feel the need to flame, let's say. So you can reach the next one is Iron Be Like. The next one is Stop Showing Your Mastery Like a Corky Little Bitch. And this is one I love. I'm so surprised that people will get so pissed. As you can see, we're playing TF2. We just got laughed at for running into a sticky trap earlier. Emoting is in my nature. I can't see how people would get pissed at it. It's just hilarious. But I guess, as all of you, as League players would know, people in that game are very sensitive. I believe Chimmelpopica, who I've not recently anymore. Medic. Here. Chocolate. Where I mentioned Chimmelpopica, right, in the Ergot Before the Rework video. He made a video essentially telling you to treat League players like they have PTSD. My medic disappeared and that's okay. Oh my god, there's another! So many sentries. And they kind of do. The League players really do be that sensitive. They, you know... I can't remember what he mentioned in the video, but... Let's say if you tell me, hey... fresh top question mark, and that's all you said. I'd immediately take it negatively because we're just so used to that in League. We're so defensive by nature. It's kind of hard not to be. Yeah, League players are sensitive. Next comment on the same video. In silver. Always got to point out the... You see, first you say no. Oh, the hatless Hoovy there. Is he coming up? Oh no, he's gonna kill me. No! I just wanted to funny block the spy. Yeah, always gotta point out the elo. Apparently I have a picture of a Stout Shaka hat from TF2. That's just there. In this folder. And then we have the next one. So what? He just killed a noob using noob skills. Even my dog can do better. Excellent punctuation. But, yes, perhaps their dog can do better. Whether you associate pride with a clip or not, people just tend to assume you do and attempt to harm said pride. Quite funky. Of course, this can happen in-game as well. Such moments tend to be more fleeting. I think we can push to win here. They aren't able to get close. Nice. Oh, oh! Do we live? We live. Out with the marine sign. No one left. Oh, there was one left. Oh well, there you go. Next comment during this vote time. Oh no, that's the last comment on that particular part, but we have more. Apparently one of these is not a hate comment. Here's an interesting one. This is the reason I put this in this video in the first place. I can't imagine the amount of people that get tilted because of him. He doesn't win every game, and I doubt his win-loss ratio is good. He makes so many people lose because of this. Now, I'm sure anyone with a functioning brain would understand this comment. If you can tell me anyone who does win every game, with over 10 games on League, I'd be surprised. So that's interesting, and if you doubt... the fact that he says he doubts my win-loss ratio is good means he didn't actually check it out. You might have noticed, by the way, in the end screens, my win-loss ratio is good in normals. Like 10,000 plus games of playing normals, and yeah. My win-loss ratio is pretty good. It is positive. Yeah! The demo's so confused, he doesn't know what to do. There's a default taunting spy over there. Save this game. I'm gonna go to him. Go! Again, it's judging a book by its cover. Just because something isn't a freelo, easy game train pick doesn't mean it's terrible. I don't know what video this was on because I've got it saved in a folder. I imagine it was from one of the bigger commentaries. Like, there was one against like a Volibear that popped off. Might have even been pre-reworked Volibear. And I know that I got a shit ton of hate comments on that one. To the point, that was the first time I decided to restrict a video's comments. Or not restrict it, but yeah, restrict it. They don't know that they've been restricted, but you can kind of stop comments from appearing until approval. I don't know if that does it to all comments. I think it might do. Or it just becomes stricter. I forgot. Point is, I did that on that video because it was just too much. But yeah. If I have a good win-loss ratio, I mean... Heck, even in ranked this season, I'm at like 50%, and I might have recently tipped that down to 50%, but it was at like 52% with Fresh alone. Again, not the biggest sample size. That's why I always say Fresh Top doesn't have enough data for us to ever make a conclusion on it. All we go by is that no one's playing it. And there have been a lot of things that people haven't done for a long time in real life that would probably make things easier if we did it beforehand. But hey. That's 2 crits in a row with the direct. What the fuck? I was more just mystified. Oh, there's a bot. That's coming to our team, I think. Yeah, so if I have a good win rate, then, or an average win rate, then that means I have the average amount of people losing because I'm playing it. And even these freelo picks, even your Smurf picks, will have losses. Even when piloted by Smurfs, they will have losses, so no one's lost less. And if you're performing average, why do you care? And in fact, if you're performing below average, why do you care? Well, maybe because League sucks when you're losing. So if anything, anyone who's having lots of losses, it probably sucks enough for them. There's no need to point it out, just because you're a bit, you know, hurt. AD Trash is our next comment, very creative. And now we have 2 from the same person on 2 different videos. Plays are honestly cringe. Thought it'd be much better. Yikes. Again, excellent punctuation. And then same person says, Iron Mechanics and you are streaming. Don't you know shame? This is the kind of perfect example comment of why some people kind of get anxious about streaming. Get anxious about making content in general. Oh my, the headshot on that was I can't be mad. The fact that you should be ashamed of your plays. Iron Mechanics. I mean, given clips I've uploaded, can I even defend that? Yes, I can. I can play mechanically intense champions. I can also play backwards and after flashing backwards. I think the story to drive home here is to not judge a book by its cover in any way, shape, or form. Like, what was it? Was it the other day? Yeah, my CS has been terrible. But obviously, I've had days where the CS was much better. You know, certain aspects of real life will creep in. The more stressed you are, the more you're thinking about stress, the more you're in... Fucking hell! Like, the last one was a headshot, but that was like 2 body shots and a headshot. These snipers are insane. Get him. Must have been the wind. Yeah, a little insane. Kind of forgot what was on that now. Ah, missed. No! I see the snipers! And mini sentry, apparently. Get some power in here. And by that I mean medic, apparently. Yeah. Like, if you're thinking about whatever stressful situation, or your mind is otherwise clogged, then it's hard to have your mind on the game. Like, if you play League for too long on autopilot while playing with friends, you're likely going to stop thinking about the game so intensely. Oh, that's a... Yes. Yes. Oh, sorry, did I say I was playing medic? Oh, no, I missed half my crits. Please, a lot of these comments are very close-minded, so they tend to come under the same thing, especially when judging something like Fresh Top of all things. Next comment is actually on the AD Fresh EXE, which I think has either almost hit 1 million views or has hit 1 million views, which is the first video to properly pop off. Nice. We beat him up. And this comment says, "Please die, noob." Yeah. I think the thing we also don't point out is that a lot of these kind of closed-minded comments are going to come from genuine 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds, so yeah, that's the kind of thing you're dealing with. Next up, why you play my tactic, asshole. Now this is a real pride. He's so confused. How innocent. Yeah. Like, when someone sees someone playing a build eerily similar to theirs, it's like, no, that's my build. They better be playing it right. And how dare they take the credit? Actually, this was a huge thing. I've spoken about it before in more detail, but I'm gonna not. Someone apparently was a bit of a Fresh Top enjoyer, which normally should mean I become great friends with them. But actually, they really fucking hated my guts. Apparently, they just went on like massive rants about how much they hated me. And this was down to me apparently just being shit at Fresh Top, whereas they're really good and I have subscribers and they don't, or something like that. Those are snipers. Let's not go that way. Another one. There's so many. Let's go through the tunnel. Yeah, from what I could remember, they were playing. Because somehow I was able to get to their OPGG on whatever community it was on. It was public or something. And they were playing a very tanky Fresh Top. Which admittedly I am now doing as well. In a different way. But for the most part they were playing support and they never played in ranks. This is not me doing some kind of power play. This is just me saying what they were doing. Whereas obviously I was playing all sorts of builds. Nice. To experiment and to make content, of course. And you know, I'm probably not as good, and that's okay. Just don't know how you could get that much hate over something like that in a video game. But I guess you can. Alright, so this must be on an EXE or other video. What the fuck is this? Did you copy Chilling Smite's content? Or did Chilling Smite copy yours? Clearly it's not that much of a hate comment if, you know, they don't know. But long before either of these, there were many content creators who were doing EXE videos, even titled EXE, and of course there was meme videos before this. Probably the first meme videos I remember from League of Legends were probably by Seth, who, you know, spawned Carthus, AP Renekton guides. These were amazing back in the day. Obviously very old by today's standards. Also something called like How to Achieve Lesbian Fish Who Wears Armor, which is a direct reference to Undyne from Undertale. for a Fizz meme video. It was very funny. He did one for Fatal 6 as well. I really like that style. So if there's any style I was trying to emulate, it was probably one of those. But also, amazing EXE content creator called Paluluman did some of the funniest PUBG EXE videos I can remember. I would say, wouldn't name any names, but we already have named Chilling Smite, and I don't know. I feel a bit much for me. I feel a bit too over-edited. At least according to my original style anyway, which I've been trying to pick back up. I don't want to be emulating too much, you know? No matter what's good, or what gets the views, or whatever like that. I think that's the way forward. Give me another rocket. Pyro rocket jump, baby. Ah! Yeah, I didn't copy Chilling Smites. I appreciate the crap, though. It's very well edited, even if it's not my style. And even if his style is, I guess, objectively better in terms of likes and view counts. Yeah, he definitely didn't copy me, and I definitely didn't copy him. Now we have this comment. Lol, how is this at the top of Fresh Vids? Probably paid money for this. Oh. If I had money to promote videos, I probably wouldn't use it to promote videos, to be honest. I don't think that would ever be worth it. It's very artificial kinds of publicity, which I disagree with, especially more recently. Whatever fickle kind of attention you can get with something like that. Like, let's say I hide my personality, I try to warp my personality to be something more likable by general audiences, and I publish it to the lowest common denominator. You know, I don't want to get a bunch of people that would suddenly turn the moment they go, actually, he's silver? Oh, God. Terrible. And then they, like, start dropping dislikes instead. And I wouldn't want to attract audiences that aren't going to stick around for more than 2 videos after they learn that there's anime on this sign. Or whatever. You know. The genuine audience. The kind of guys that are watching on Twitch right now, and the kind of guys that are watching this video, the kind of guys that are watching the content that isn't League on Twitch. They're the real ones. But yeah, no, I didn't pay for anything. I don't know how it appeared at the top of Fresh Vids. I'm going to assume it was a short, because only those ones tend to get really big. Or it was the Volley Bear video. The, you know, it's called, like, Destroying a Bear or something like that. Because, you know, very powerful title. Gets the clicks. And I think, you know, doing that sometimes is okay. Ow. Yeah, didn't pay money. Oh, speaking of which, we have, this isn't a YouTube comment. They said, I'd watch, but anime girls. Not sure what this one is actually referring to. It could be a PSO video, there's a couple of those. It could be a TF2 video. In fact, it probably is a TF2 video from like the the Shiva Sign era. Still have it, by the way. Or maybe Gwen video era. I still play Gwen, by the way. Still one of my favorite champions, but sometimes I feel really powerless without the CC when my bot lane just decides to feed, and we know that happens every other game. Yeah, exactly what I'm on about. Not the kind of audience member I value as much as, say, you guys watching this video. Next comment. There's lol, this guy is silver. And that is, true. The thing is, I used to just say, oh, I was gold, it's okay. But, yeah, on, say, Professor, the only seasons it remembers is, like, down to season 7. And apparently I've been silver since then. Season 6 seems to have been the last season I give a shit. I'm tempted to give a shit again, because there is a level of... We're having a moment here. Oh, he didn't know. The spy laughing as well. Yeah. I would like to raise my rank. It's hard to, with full authenticity, full feeling, drop like a here's how to play Fresh video, or hey, here's this gameplay video of Fresh, when I am in silver. I don't think every silver player is bad. There's been plenty of silver players that surprise you, and this was a topic of hot debate actually recently. involving some coaches, because a coach lost to a bronze in lane or something. Because there's going to be plenty of silvers that maybe, for example, they, like me, they play shit tons of normals and have practiced fundamentals over there, or they practice lane mechanics or just gameplay mechanics. You're going to see plenty of silver Aurelias who do know when to go in, when not to go in, so less so. And that can happen, and maybe they are lacking game sense in other areas, or maybe they just don't put the effort into rank, or maybe they are just hilariously unlucky, which can happen. You can't say it can't. I'm saying that's my case. I just don't put the effort in. And I'm bad. And I'm playing top lane. By the way, this guy is trying this in silver/bronze, so don't try it, lol. So I would have been about silver 2, silver 1 at the time of this. I think this was last season or previous. And I've been floating silver 2 anyway, the whole time. We did get to, currently silver 3, I think we demoted again from silver 2. But we did get here from like bronze 1. Ah, I fell. I think my mouse cable got a little mess there. We kept him aflame and we killed him. Getting dangerously close to this brass beast just to push him away. Big crit. Come on, Demo, I need your crits. Oh, he's so close. Yes! Boss fight. The medic just standing there as well. Oh no. Lazy man. Nice. The instinct to check one's back. I didn't use voice chat there. Yeah. Again, just the silver discrimination here. I guess if it's not good enough for diamond, it's not good enough for half the player base, who are, in fact, in silver or below. Interesting, isn't it? It's interesting, actually, how many... I'm gonna meet him over here. No one knows the free-to-play medic. He doesn't have to aim the syringe gun yet. Alright, let's get back to the cart. Medic's still looking. He just died next to him. He's still looking. Yeah, so if it isn't the highest win rate challenger build, I guess don't play it. It's really interesting. It's really interesting how league players do things that way. For example, I've mentioned this before, but how people say, "Oh, X champion builds this," or "X champion is this," which is an interesting thing to say in what is essentially a customizable strategy RPG. Yeah, which we now know is a MOBA. It combines all of these things, so customization kind of goes out the window. Apparently my flames didn't go off there. Hello? The most hatless of hoodies. I guess we're gonna say don't play Degreasing Pyro because these guys are all free to play. Same logic, I guess. Man, I need to stop answering questions whilst, like, doing things. I keep getting sidetracked. Yeah. You in silver? Oh, I remember what was on that now. Yeah. Like, it's interesting that we have all these customizable options and we just decide this is what this character builds. And, you will build this way. Ah! He's got a spicicle. I need to get better at this flagon thing. My timing is kind of awful. But yeah. It's interesting. Do we have any more? We do! This is clickbait. I'm a dislike. E-hat a crappy. We're gonna guess it's... What is that? I have no idea. It's fun because I have literally no idea what these comments are from. It's fun to try and find out. Guess the video by the hate comment, I guess. But yeah, I don't know what I would have clickbaited with. I'm guessing it's a fresh video. I hearted the comments in any case. Probably something like, oh, fresh top is strong. Fresh top is OP. No, I've never said that. Not, ironically. I mean, not unironically. I think, quotation mark, 90 season silver ELO player who griefs games for content versus silver Riven who is probably first timing the champ is a better title. I think this is the 1v1 fresh versus 1v1, sorry, 1v1 fresh versus Riven short I uploaded. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but I guess it is now. Nice. And I didn't get an assist. But yeah, besides keyboard mistakes, let's say. Apparently I grief games for content by playing my own strategies. Oh, I might die. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm totally gonna die. Oh, Chris as well. He would have done it with like 2 or 3 pistol shots at that range. It's just funny as well. It's all League is never players of equal skill. One of them, you know, beats the other. Or it's never this guy was better. It's always the enemy was worse. So I am bad, but Riven just so happens to be first timing the champion. From what I can remember, no, I don't think they were. And if this was the case, then basically all of the Rivens I've ever fought were apparently first timing the champ. See, I don't have the degrees of timing down at all. Because, yeah, I guess it's hard to accept that Fresh Top might have a favourable skill matchup against Riven. I say skill matchup because there are still plenty of things Riven can do. It's just that most of them aren't going to realise it. Who the hell plays Fresh Top? But these are things that I guess you don't think about. I think that is the end of the comments I've got. There is one more, which is, I mean, ADCTF is kind of a joke. Which isn't a mean comment, it's not really a hate comment. But how dare you describe my TF playstyle in such a way? How dare you? Okay, this is the longest video we've done. And the server is kind of dwindling. We'll take that moment and we'll end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed this extended commentary. Mostly because it's mostly me just losing track of whatever the heck I was on about. Hope you guys enjoyed it in any case. And I'll see you in the next one where we do something else. Save TF2.